Let's find out if I'm actually live. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. So I can't tell if I'm freezing or not. I wonder where the charger is for this. I want to see what music is on here actually. Some feathers. Okay. We'll have to take that. Pencils, art accelerators, dual brush markers. Got watercolor pencils, regular pencils. Let's pick some colors. Use Copics though. We'll use this color. I want to stab myself with a color. Rounds, darker brown. Oh, this is another pencil, but it says like different things on it. So this one says "Go Your Own Way," and now the song's in my head. Got some more pencils. Pencils. Let's see if there's any more here. Or like highlights. Oh, again. I have no Copics in here. I wonder where my Copics are. So this box is filled with them. So, you know what? I wonder if they're in another container. I guess it's fine. This is a Copic Chow. Alright, well, I guess we'll use this for now. I have a preference for some. It's good for filling in like big chunky areas. I have not used this in a while, so my technique on using them is going to be probably really bad. But I don't know what I'm going to do to something. I might look something up just to practice. I know I want to do like a flower type scene, or like a flower tattoo, but I want like a circular one. So before I look up anything, I'm gonna make my circle. It's not a perfect circle, but we will sketch it in. So it's kind of hard to see. But let's see. I think I will do a rose actually. I'm gonna go through. And I'm gonna put like my favorite quote in it actually. Let's see. Do I want it curving in on itself? I don't know, an idea is coming into my head, but I'm not really sure. Um, and you guys probably won't be able to see this until like I go to make it darker. Tattoos are kind of hard to design because they have to be drawn like a certain way. Um, that I've learned. Like I learned some art is looks good as tattoos, but then you have to modify it so that it looks better for when you're putting it on the skin and then inking over it. And then you can go in and add details and things. I don't know if I'll keep this as full. I might. Instead, I apologize if you can't see it too well. So today we were supposed to have the Childlike Empress podcast today over on Notorious Nae's channel, but we're having technical difficulties. So we're just gonna do art streams, and that way I can get practice on doing the stream and everything. So I don't want to put a bow here for some reason. I don't know. You know what? Attractive fly. I don't know why I wanted to do a bow. It just seems weird for a flower tattoo. I think this dragonfly's a little backwards, but that's fine. Like a little fairy. Again, sorry for the watermark. It's like probably covering up like what I'm doing. But here's another up close. Shut my volume up so I can actually hear what's going on. Shut my volume up so I can actually hear what's going on. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So that's it. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So that's it. I might change the circle into braids. Kind of like a basket weaving. Kind of like a basket weaving. And then if anything, we'll just color it in and then go back and do like detailed stuff. But this is just practice, really. But this is just practice, really. And do colors. And then go back in with darker colors and outline and detail and things. So I'm going to use GO2 Spectrum Green, which I probably should swatch these before we get started. So let's see. Spectrum Green, which I probably should swatch these before we get started. So let's put this down. Hi, Naya. I am swatching Copics. Let's see. I'm doing a tattoo design because out of my bucket jar when I was on Twitch, that's what we picked out is to design a tattoo. So I started designing a tattoo, and I'm gonna put my favorite quote in it. But we're gonna see how that all melts together. This was Spectrum Green. I obviously need a pen. There we go. Found one. Spectrum. This way I don't have to look. These are the ones from Use. This is, well, hello. Okay. Bronze green. Oh, let's see how that one looks. Oh, that's dark. That is a dark green. To me it looks more like forest green, not, I don't know, maybe that's what the bronze is. Um, so heading back out. Okay, yeah, just just hang about. Um, I'll be talking to myself. What color is this supposed to be? It's the Spectrum Noir marker. Oh wait, Spectrum Noir? What is this? Oh, this is an art marker. Okay, this is a Spectrum Noir marker, and it says T98. So let's see. I'm gonna name it myself because it doesn't have it. That's dark brown. That be dark brown. That is it's got a little caramel tone to it. Is this a Spectrum Noir too? EB5. EB5. That's even darker. That's more. There's like no undertones. It's a cold color. It's not a warm tone. That is a cold. It's got no life to it. Let's go back to my Marcos. Um, yeah, I realize I can just write with the markers. This and this your two down. Did I just knock down all those papers? These two can go together. So I keep his use. Jellos. Jellos is Y17. A golden yellow. I like the gold. What did I just say it was? Golden yellow. Y17. I can't find my Copic book that I just like used the markers in. Ooh, this is drying out. Ooh. I don't like it when markers dry out because it makes this sound. Um, so now I know I'm just gonna circle it. So I'm just gonna put it over there. I'm not using that. Some color thing. And this is an art accelerations marker, and that's pretty much almost the same color. Almost, it's a little darker. B29. Hey, I am. I am 29. I thought that was funny. What's the name of this one? Oh, Ultramarine. It will probably be those are all pretty much like the primary colors. Blue, red, yellow. This isn't really red, but like it looks like red. Reddish. Cadmium orange. Cadmium orange. Cadmium. YR07. Oh, okay. So this, you're in the family, but like, yeah. Let's see. What's we going to do? I think we will use the golden yellow first, and we're going to color this in. I've been watching a lot of Jazza lately, so I've been watching his kind of color techniques and how he does things. So if this comes out pretty, it's all because of him and his teachings. If it doesn't come out pretty, then yeah, meh. this way. And like, I know I could have cleaned it up a little, but I don't want to. I want to paint over all of these bad lines because I want it to look that way because it gives me ideas. And then I'll go back in and we'll see what happens from there. Ow, hurt myself. I don't know where I'm gonna put my quote. I might put it in like the background of this. Like when I'm done coloring a little, I'll clean it up and then add in this one I wanted. No, wait, yes. Yes, no, yes. Maybe. Not this color. Yes, it's this color because it looks pretty underneath. This one, like on top of this one, if you can see is should probably put the camera closer, but it requires moving things. Tomorrow is our Christmas stream around 6 p.m. I've gotten a few kids interested. I'm not sure which royalty-free music I'll find for like the Christmas things or how many people will actually be here because I know families and things. You guys do stuffs. I'm making a turkey, so I'll have that. Well, actually, I'm making a turkey for Christmas, but I'll take it out, marinate it, do's the funs. So, also been playing Doki Doki. Um, what happened at the beginning, I kind of felt like was gonna happen. So when it started doing what it, I don't want to say what it's doing in case somebody like comes in and like goes and watches this and then goes wants to play it. But like what happens next is kind of what I expected. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I have it. I just don't know where it is. My cleanup marker. I realize my hand is probably covering what you're seeing, so I'll show you what's happening so far. Copics are fun. I don't like the chisel side at all, though. Like, I know its benefits and I appreciate it. I just don't want to use it. I don't like it. It's not pleasant. Over these spots. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna end being a tattoo design, but this might just be just like a practice coloring thing. Practice coloring situation here. And so far, that's what we got. Let's see if that's clear enough for you. That wants to put green here. This might end up turning into like a Zentangle because that's just how my art works for some reason when I'm doodling. And that's basically what this is. This is basically a doodle, so I can like see how my markers are working and which ones I obviously need to replace or buy more ink for. Don't really have to replace it. Uh, What was that? If you're still here, what was that technique for the when the marker starts drying out? If it was you that I was talking about it with. If not, that's cool. I'll try to look it up. Some more details. When I doodle, I do a lot of like circles for some reason, and I've never been able to figure out why. Where am I putting my quote? Probably here. I might not even put it in. We shall see. We shall see what's happening. Where was that dark green? Oh, this is, yeah, that's that funky looking. Also, I'm wearing a bonnet because I'm really putting my hair in my bowl. Just felt like doodling and practicing. So I also needed to figure out how to set up the OBS Studio plugin, which is why you're seeing that camera for OBS Studio logo. It's because OBS Studio, if you didn't know, is $10.99 a month just to get rid of that watermark. Um, but if you stream a lot, I guess it's worth it. I just kind of started getting back into it and not doing a very great job at that. So I didn't justify buying it right now. But the more I get closer to streaming, I also just found out both my Instagrams are eligible for monetization. So that's cool. So now I can make money on Instagram. It's probably not a lot. It's probably like AdSense, which I just got paid for AdSense like a few days ago, and I was excited. It was like $1, but I was still excited. Um, and that AdSense I think was just off my website, which is actually currently down. There's one I need to fix it, and there's new stuff coming. So most of my classes are only on highsawyer.com for kids classes and one-on-ones. Otherwise, I can send you a Calendly link so that you can schedule and book with me. Um, if you're new here, I teach therapeutic art classes for adults, kids, and teens. So that's what I mean when I say you can schedule with me. 30-minute sessions are 25 and 60-minute sessions are 45. 15-minute sessions as like intros so we can get to know each other and work and figure out a plan on what you want to work with, um, what you want to accomplish in my therapeutic art sessions. That's what the 15-minute class is for, and then we go into the real class. And the real, quote unquote, real classes are the paid classes. I mean, like, I'll give you advice in the 15-minute class too, but if you actually want focused lessons, and it's not therapy, it's not art therapy, it's life coaching. Adjust. I'm currently in pajamas, so if you see stripes and then like a dragon shirt, that's why. I am obsessed with dragons, so I have dragons on everything. So, um, I was actually also watching Emily Artful earlier today, and I didn't finish watching the video, but she started off talking about what are they called? Startup bros. So like the people in the guys in tech industry, um, And she was talking about like this specific one that basically told her she would never make it as an artist because she's a girl. And I didn't finish watching it, so I don't know everything about it, but I just went off the title and I'm like, what? Like, most artists I know are girls. Like, there's only a few that, like, I like that are men, besides, like, obviously the famous ones, but I mean, like, now. So, like, Jazza, uh, who's another guy, Alistair Dipner, love his artwork. Who else? Who's another guy? And I think that's all I thought. Christopher Hart, I think that he's like a manga artist, or like a cartoony manga artist. I think that's his name. I don't know. I haven't looked him up in years. Uh, then like artists that I have been following but recently haven't. Actually, I haven't watched any of her videos in like a year, but uh, Bailey J. This is one of her pieces, and it's like a holographic piece. I bought this one. That's probably the only art piece I have from her. I mean, it is the only art piece I have from her, but it's the only one like I went out of my way to actually go buy. Which I like all her, but I don't know. Something drew me to that one. Oh, whenever I'm using this and using the tips, I don't like bending my markers. So when I was watching Jazza do his latest video, well, not his latest video because he uploaded one recently. It's a video where he gets art commissions. So he does like a $25 commission, a $250 commission, and then or a $300 commission, and then a $500 commission. And one of the girls that works in his studio, like they closed in on her using one of the art markers, and it made me like cringe a little bit because whenever I use markers, I'm extremely careful not to bend or like sabotage the tips of my markers. So when I was watching her, she was basically like, and I was like, okay, she can't use my markers. I get so nervous when people borrow my markers. It's just, I don't know. I can't do it. I meant to do a softer blue before I did this one. Okay. Maybe it'll like mesh well. Again, I haven't used Copics in a while, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just filling in some colors. Hold on. Let me pause my stream. I'll be